Why, hello there, gamers. Can I just say for that Pokemon challenge, why is Pinsir spelled Pinsir instead of any of the other ones I guessed? I feel like I knew that's how it was spelled, but I just did not want to believe it. Anyway, let us continue Twin Mirror. We should beat it today. I know I have quite a few bios to read that updated, but I didn't get to last time. Because I think we're about halfway through. I still haven't looked up any spoilers or anything about the game. I tried to integrate a title that kind of worked. Tell me why these murders are strange, combining the other two games.
Okay, so
I thought that was pretty
Dad.
clever on my part.
Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'll just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great.
Oh no, I'm
Let
just
me go
peachy.
calm my father down.
I've always
I'm
wanted
pretty
to
sure
solve
he's
a
ready to
murder
call the
mystery
National
of my
Guard.
old colleagues.
Anna,
Maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people.
I love how he said some other guy like we
with
didn't
her.
know him.
Things are different. She's different. You're different. Is
I
she?
didn't like any of those
She's
responses.
just like I remember. Everything about her. Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
That's depressing sounding. Now, it's supposed to storm here in the next, hour, so hopefully it doesn't get too bad, but we shall see, I guess. Nick's death was murder, not an accident. I can't say that, Ben. I cannot say that, Ben. Oh my god. Nick's death was murder, not an accident. Implications for Anna to consider. There's been a break-in at her house. Unlikely to be a coincidence. Her father's already here. That complicates things. Alright, let's... I had a million reasons not to confide in Anna, but I did it anyway. I can't tell if it was the right decision. I still need to get to the bottom of whatever happened last night, but it's strangely comforting to think maybe I don't have to do it alone. Frantically trying to solve Dennis's murder, only... I feel like... I always learned that when you had a name with an S at the end, you put the apostrophe at the S, and then you don't need a double S. But I guess you can do that. Dennis's murder only made things worse. I realized I had to take a different approach. Calm down first, analyze second. Nick's accident report was shoddy. I can't count on the police anymore. Worse, they might think I killed Dennis. I'm not sure dragging Anna into this was smart. Yeah, the one police officer? I'm sure I could take him. Nick was investigating something. He always wanted to break a big story, but in the end, did it fizzle out like he said to Walter, or was he just keeping things to himself? Now that I've been to the site where Nick had his fatal crash, I'm convinced it wasn't an accident. Drunk driving and speeding just doesn't square with his personality. Getting in over his head with an investigation does, unfortunately. After I found Dennis murdered, Anna and I called the cops. We tried to cover our tracks as much as possible. I'm not happy about Anna getting mixed up in this, but being honest with her feels like the only right thing to do in this whole mess. Realizing that Nick's death could only have been murder brought me focus and clarity, but for Anna it was shock. She barely had time to react, but there's no doubt it hit her hard. I don't know what... Oh, it's a memento. Miners' Day used to be a big family day outing in Basswood. Your dad would take you to see the town center. You'd have to sit on his shoulders to see the marching bands, the musicians, or their stands. There was cotton candy and a donut machine. A donut machine? You mean an oven? In front of the old hotel. Balloons and pinwheels and sticky fingers and laughter everywhere. In the evening, the lookout point would be littered with teenagers making out. Why do you want to remember that part? Miners' Day was the glue that held this town together. It ran in people's blood, even in yours. It's what makes Joe still come here, staring at the miner statue for hours on end. It allows him to see the proud community Basswood was, standing tall in the Appalachian Mountains, instead of the down on its luck town it became. Once a mining town, always a mining town, they say. Dennis is dead, shot to death at his desk. He often pissed me off a lot. He often pissed off a lot of people, but who did this and why? Apparently, Dennis used his IT privileges to read people's emails. He knew Nick was investigating something. Is this why he got killed? Probably. He seems more confident than how I remember him, but also more frustrated. What did we learn about Tara? Hello? Oh, a memento. Remember the day when Tara decided the Basswood Jungle needed a team photo? Nobody wanted to do it, but they couldn't say no to Tara without a good excuse. In the end, it only took about half an hour to guilt the entire office. Dennis said he'd be in the photo only if you would be there too. He knew you never liked forced fun, pub quizzes, organized team lunches. Your reluctance to pose for a photo was a safe bet, but you agreed. Tara was pleased with herself. A team photo only really matters if everyone's in it. Maybe she had a point. It's the only team photo the Basswood Jungle has ever taken. Hello, computer? What are you trying to tell me? What was I thinking? As if I needed more punches after last night's bar. Joel and the boys are clearly planning to celebrate Miners' Day by breaking my nose, and I don't have any time for distractions now. Literally nothing popped up on my computer, so that's fun. It's just like, let me just make noises.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all. He had to get a new one after the accident. Must have been very expensive. Didn't think I'd see it again. Not looking forward to stepping back inside.
Well, we could just talk outside. We don't...
It's
Oh, I was trying to take a
fine,
detour.
Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. At the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
You know, Anna, Joe's pretty sharp for an old man who can't walk.
Yeah, let me just say he's pretty sharp for an old
right.
man.
And Sam here's
Right in
got
front
a
of
good
him.
mind for a fool-headed kid.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
At least let him stay until the
It's your
police
house.
arrive.
Your rules, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad,
Oh, God.
I told you. I
Oh,
can take
God,
care of
here we
myself.
go.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger.
I'm not gonna just lie to this dude.
I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need
We're
your
not
word.
together, sir.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt.
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen.
He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
I mean, I guess I'll promise.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
And if something does happen, well,
I'm not some kid.
ripperoni.
I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing.
He's already worried, dude. Like, I don't know what else you could really say to make him not worry. Like, refusing to say, oh yeah, nah, I'm not gonna look out for her. I feel like that's gonna make him even more worried than me just saying, oh yeah, I'll look out for her. Like, this is a lose-lose scenario.
I need to get in. But maybe I should look around the property first.
Getting pissed at me for no
It was
reason.
great to come back from work, sit down, and read until
Oh
the
my god,
sun
is this
went
the
down.
Katsukan gazebo?
Anna and I spend our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
How do you have a view of the sky? You can barely see shit. I love the, like, the mysterious music playing. Is it gonna let me cross the river? Probably not. No. Or stream. Streaming. Which button was the wrong button? Okay. Or I guess walk faster button. This really isn't running. Okay. I don't think there's anything else really to look at over here.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside. Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
Well, it didn't look that hard to enter, honestly. If your only lock is just a little dial thing right next to the door, that doesn't seem the safest. Maybe invest in a security system. You are also in, like, bumfuck nowhere, so there's also that as, like, a natural security system, I guess. Damn, what'd the plane have to do with this? Why are you knocking that over? You pumping a shotgun? What is going on? Okay, that's something else. I thought she got in here and started pumping a shotgun. I was like, damn, I don't think he's still here,
Anna is
whoever
not
broke
well.
in.
This time, at least, try to be there for her.
Oh, shut the fuck up. What is that noise then? Like, is that just the wind?
Anna? Anna, are you okay?
Yeah, does she look okay, buddy? Like,
I'm gonna
are
go
you
out on a
okay?
limb and say no.
Yeah, no shit.
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything.
Something?
It's the thought. The
Welcome to
effort.
stream, NSM and Jason.
Get her a drink. Just
Get her a
show
drink.
her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas.
All right, Ben, you're the alcohol expert here. What drink do you get someone
She
when
kept the
they're
drinks in the kitchen. in one of the
morning, I
pantries.
guess?
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize.
I haven't even really seen the house.
Whatever punk.
I literally
broke
only
in
went
here
into
wrecked
this
it.
room and nothing else. Wait, aren't I, like, messing with a crime scene here? Maybe I shouldn't be fixing things before the cops arrive, now that I think about it. Because what evidence am I going to have now? It's like, oh, well, I fixed it before
Good
they...
thing it's intact.
arrived.
It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother. I don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
Okay, well, they have this as the rest of the evidence. Never mind. Maybe fixing one little corner isn't as bad. Alright, watch us remember the most romantic thing possible. Oh, never mind, we're at a desk.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times.
Okay,
It's
this is
gonna
the
get cold.
opposite of romantic.
I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Is he okay? Is Sam a robot? Hello?
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go. Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough. Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna. Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts.
Ugh! Imagine caring about people! A New Perspective by Anna Miller, February 18th, 2016. Each year, Greenmount Primary School showcases new talent in an art contest. Amidst a jungle of creativity, one particular piece caught my eye, a sort of cryptid figure that refused to reveal its true nature to me. Unable to pierce the paper, young Timothy Brown had to step in. "It's interactive," he said, pointing at a bump. "You have to fold it out, one layer after another." The truth revealed itself. The cryptid slowly gave way to a map of basswood. If you think you've seen it all, take a moment to look at what the new generation has to bring. You might be surprised. I was.
Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
Dear Miss Miller, my dad says writing thank you letters is what you do when someone is very nice, so I hope you like mine. I'd like to thank you very, very much for how you wrote about me. I don't know why you thought my drawing was worth talking about. Okay, it's a child. I'm not gonna harp on grammar here. Talking about, or spelling, talking about over the others, but it was very nice of you to talk about it. My dad, but talk right it there. Is this on purpose or this accident? How old is this child? No, alright, no, now I'm actually gonna harp about it because they spelled talk properly right over there. 0 out of 10. My dad put your article on the fridge and circled my name. I'm kind of scared some people might have gone and seen it and been disappointed, but maybe not. If I ever win another art contest, I will tell you. Sincerely, Timothy Brown. That noise is starting to irritate the shit out of me.
I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
Okay, I think I've looked at everything over here. Oh my god, it's even worse over here! Whatever that noise is, can I please shut it up? Is it just me? Yeah, don't mind the broken glass that probably just went into your fingers there. Yeah, these blinds, please!
Finally, there.
I had to give Joe my word that I'd keep Anna safe. Words, promises. Do these things come easy to other people? Joe seems to take them very seriously. No! No! No, I actually really like that sound. Let me fix it back. Anna loved daydreaming about exotic places. She turned into a game, asking you where you'd go if you could drop everything and travel the world. She wanted to see Paris, London, Shanghai, Vietnam, Berlin, and more. She talked for hours about the places, the museums, the people, the languages. You said you preferred a hike in the mountains, miles away from people. She laughed and suggested the Himalayas, but you had the hiking trail around Basswood in mind. You bought her that journal to humor her. Maybe she knew. Maybe she thought she'd convince you one day. Either way, she's keeping the journal. The pages are still empty. See, I'm not one for wanting to travel. A lot of people are like, yeah, I want to travel. Me, not really. I don't know. The only thing I'd want to travel for is, like, conventions. Very, very weeaboo answer there, but... Damn, what are we doing in the kitchen?
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
What'd the banana do, bro? And the apples? Like, just knocked all that shit on the floor. Said, nah, I'm beefing with this fruit. Fuck fruit. And then just drank wine, which is another fruit. Stupid ass.
Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words.
I'm sorry about yesterday. You're right. I have been distant. Things have been pretty messy at work lately. You don't have to forgive me, but if you'd like to invite me to a concert, I'll just leave these two here. P.S. There might be some pepperoni rolls in the fridge.
Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always.
Charleston! I've been there.
And always wanted to visit France. But life is just too strange for me there.
Just beefing with the French. Said Escar go, Escar no, bro.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around
Why do
here.
you still have my shit?
You feel like looking at old keepsakes?
No.
No! He said, nah. Nope.
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
Well, no. No, that's not what I clicked on, bro.
No drinks in here.
Okay. Where are the drinks at? Do I scoop up the wine bottle off the floor?
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Oh,
Here's where
God.
she keeps the drinks.
All I saw was, like, chocolate drink, lime juice, whiskey.
She used to drink this every day in
Why
middle
isn't this in the
school.
fridge?
Brings her back to being 10. Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do.
Don't stress about what drink you bring her.
People in
It's just
film
bringing
noirs
those
always
matters.
offer a stiff drink in times like this.
All right, what do we
Might
choose in
work.
chat? I'm thinking the chocolate milk for funsies. Who needs alcohol? Let's pick the chocolate milk.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse.
You're not helping.
Alcohol doesn't need to
Yes, I
solve
am.
every situation, chat.
Yes, you are. Thanks.
Sometimes you need a good old glass of just chalky milk. Did I just leave it on the table? Do I have it in my hand? Like, what? Where did I put it? Guess I just put it in my pocket.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, shut the
Bring
hell
it
up.
to her already.
Chocolate helps everyone feel better.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think.
Oh, well, I did that.
This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like
No, I
the
cleaned the
worst
one corner.
coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break in?
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit.
Some lukewarm chocolate milk from the shelf. Always helps me
Hey,
feel better.
You feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Tell me about it. I should have stayed back in Connecticut.
That probably is
Town
not.
doesn't want me here.
That's
I'm
not.
back facing all that aggression, being covered in blood, possibly
I don't.
accused
I
of
don't think
murder.
that's helping.
Did you really have to make it about you?
Well, that's not what I thought he was going to say.
know this hasn't
I
been
thought he was
easy
going to be
for you
like,
either.
yeah, we're both
This
kind of
all
going through it,
sucks.
you know? Not
just
him
so-
being like, oh, actually,
thing's a
my
mess.
situation's
But
worse.
honestly, it's been a mess for a while.
That's not at all what I thought he meant.
Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights, at the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
Ouch!
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest.
Great, I
Don't be
just
too
have my
harsh on her.
therapist in my ear over here.
You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident, the mine investigation, your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
No, not particularly.
Face it, Sam. If you had paid attention, you'd have known she wasn't going to say yes.
God!
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me.
You've
the
ever
last
heard
few
of doomed
weeks.
yaoi and doomed yuri? Now we've got
Maybe it's
doomed
just me.
heterosexuals. We're inventing a new genre
Maybe I
here.
can't bear to live with someone.
Really breaking
to
barriers, don't nod.
truly share my
I know you're
life,
always known for
make
LGBT representation, but
compromises
making
and all
doomed
that.
heterosexuals, that's a new step. Speaking of lesbians, thanks for the follow, my dude. Oh god. I didn't even pay attention to what she said. Fuck it, let's make it worse.
I'm not Nick. Stop comparing us. He may have been your boyfriend, but Nick was my best friend since we were kids. This is hard for me too, you know. I
What is
know
this
you didn't
camera angle?
mean it like that. Just calm down, Sam. If you start spiraling now, this isn't
I didn't
gonna
like
end
any
well.
of those choices.
Just he was my best friend. It still hurts.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done.
Thank you for the
And we're
5
on
bits,
our
I
own
appreciate
if we're
it.
gonna find out who killed
Gay
him.
pride, let's
I'm
go!
not backing down from this, no matter what.
Unfortunately, there's like no gay
about you?
representation in this Don't Nod game.
Yeah,
This is
I
why
mean-
people don't care about this one. Life is strange. We got the good gays. Tell me why. We had some trans representation. This is just, ugh. I did not pay attention to what she said again. I'm just gonna say, of course.
I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this
Yes,
behind
dear.
bars. It's the only thing we can do for Nick now. I just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment.
Yeah, have some
Let me
time
make
with your
sure
chocolate
I'm
milk.
done crying and all
Welcome,
that.
welcome.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Not only am I gonna have the circus for everyone that's here, we're gonna have the lesbian circus. Alright, what did we add here? Oh, God. Anne and I had the talk about Nick, about us, about everything that went wrong. She still thinks I'm only thinking about myself. Is she wrong? Not really, no. I don't know if opening up to Anna even did anything, not when there's so much regret and pain involved. Oh, man. Upstairs? What? Thought she said to go upstairs. Well, oh, now I'm going. It was like not going upstairs for whatever reason.
I I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this. It's not what Anna needed.
Oh my god, y'all just... Whoever did this just was like, yeah, let me trash literally everything. Oh, y'all got the most basic toothbrushes? Nah.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
No, I'm not gonna erase it. You already know that we're in a dangerous situation here.
Why is it so dark in here?
That's another strange kind of coincidence with Life is Strange. I remember you could wipe off... What was it? Victoria wrote some shit about Kate on the mirror, I think?
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Alright, depressed ass. Is there literally nothing else in here to look at but the bed? Do they seriously have the... I don't know if I can say this word on YouTube. The C-U-C-K chair? What else is this chair, dude? We got the cluck chair? This isn't a hotel room, this is y'all bedroom. Interesting.
It looks like Joan's using this room now. Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date.
Aw, come on, Joan fumbling.
Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born. This used to be her old bed. First thing she bought when she settled in.
Alright, what are we remembering about the bed? Hello? I don't... we better not be going to a not safe for work place.
Come on, work, you piece of junk. I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep doctor.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
Did you try rebooting it? That's
Turn it
honestly
on
all
and
I
off
got.
again. Always
I
will.
have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
This man never
I'll
sounds
be
excited about
right
a
now.
damn thing.
Oh, you will. My princess of the typefaces.
Ugh, I cringe.
When?
Physically cringe the way he said my princess. Ugh. It just has one tone of voice. It's just... Ah,
Not your
yes, my
standard
princess.
thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
But you just don't like men. That's the problem. That might be. That might be the thing here.
The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it.
Alright, time to break down the door. Oh, I guess that's the door to the bedroom. 'Cause it does go in like a big circle. I don't think there's really anything else. Oh wait, hold on.
Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Almost missed this. Hey, yo! I really didn't get a good look
Sam.
at who that was.
Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever
Where are the
trashed your
cops
house
at,
just
dude?
trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the basswood jungle?
I swear, if she says no, L.
No.
Damn it!
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago?
That's
Double
what I
rescue
said.
if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something... he might
Hello,
be
maybe
there.
we shouldn't be having this conversation right here where the police officer can see it.
Sorry, I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
The window's open right there. She could easily hear us and see us. That was kind of dumb. No, I was just talking to myself. Don't mind me.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories.
Take the
Anna said
fattest
he'd
sip.
been sneaking off here to
Big
work
bit.
on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
Oh man. Ooh, this water's cold. But it's good cold. I do need to hydrate more. I feel like I've been slacking on drinking water, so I needed this. Always hydrate your gaze during Pride Month. Okay. Oh, whew. Oh, one water bottle down. I'll probably get up later to go refill it if someone redeems another fat sip, but let's see. With the break-in Anna's house, the mystery circles back to Nick, who was the burglar, and what did they want from Nick's laptop? What story was he working on? His fishing shack might have the answers. Anna confirmed that's where he went when he wanted peace and quiet. If Nick kept secrets, I'd find them here. Nick's computer is the reason Anna's house is broken into, and my head was clonked. The attacker took off with Nick's files, so the question remains, what did Nick discover, and how did it get him killed? Remember the night Joan showed up here when you and Anna were still together? She was looking for you. She said she had a fight with her mom, so she packed Mr. Unicorny and her PJs in a bag. Could she spend the night? Anna took Joan in while you called her mom to let her know she was safe. By the time you hung up the phone, the two of them were baking cookies and laughing in the kitchen. Now Joan is older and her dad had moved in with Anna. You think maybe they still bake cookies? A good detective would note the absence of Joan's more recent personal belongings. Oh, Joan's bike is here.
Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here?
Well, I'm assuming she's here then.
I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great.
Mine were always burnt.
Now we're in like Red Dead 2 land. Alright, Jack, I'm gonna teach you how to fish.
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience, and perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life
Now we just look
lesson.
like a gay couple.
Actually,
You got
I was talking to Muley
Ethan
here.
Winters and Chris Redfield,
Oh,
and their
that's
daughter
he's got a
Sherry.
lot to learn.
You know,
This is just
I'm
a
better
Resident
at
Evil
fishing and
fanfiction right
life
here.
than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
Aw, worms are so cute.
You sure are, bud. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
Would you love me if I were a worm?
Just hand them over and I'll bait it.
No, I'd be an accomplice then.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyways.
Hello? Who's the creeper at the end here? Now we're in Silent Hill again. Oh, the lone fishing shack.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Girl, you're what,
Bug,
like
that's-
11?
This is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
Girl.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
She's gonna call me a hypocrite.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
I'm an adult. You were like 11.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great.
Okay, yeah, that's not what I meant.
Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good. She doesn't do anything. Just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine.
Oh, Jesus
The
Christ.
mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore.
You actually
I'm
are.
not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others.
Look, I'm not saying you gotta be best friends with your parental unit.
My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah, fuck them.
They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it.
You're
grinds me
11.
down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think. Not here.
What level of
Sounds
trauma
like
have we
Bastard
been putting this
really
child through?
failed this kid.
I mean, What am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
You like insects? How about someone who studies them? Would you like to be an entomologist? Go around the world, collecting bugs?
You remember? Yeah, bugs are cool. That does sound fun.
Look at me. I'm
Leave
doing
Basswood that way.
the
But you can't do
good,
it without finishing
not
school. It won't be
parental
easy,
advice.
but it's better than just wandering out in the dark. Focus yourself on your goals. I know your father would be proud of that. Look, I'm gonna find out what really happened to him, okay? And you and I, we'll figure this out. About what's next for you, about your mom, life. I need you to trust me. I need you to give me some more time.
A few days. You have a few days.
Do you want me to drive you back home?
No, it's fine. I need to take my bike back anyway. I'll see you later. Alright?
I promise. For real this time.
You wouldn't happen to know where your dad's computer is.
Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town, he always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Bug never was the social type, just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend. Man, Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Okay, she is 11. Like, girl.
She's gotten
you can't
pretty
be
mature now.
running away at 11.
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
That's the tiniest key in the world.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick? There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down? Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. Joan always liked bugs.
Yeah, I'm aware. What in the hell?
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Shouldn't I take that with me? Drugs.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails. A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Why do you have like coffee stains on everything, bro?
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
One small community looks out for those that fall through the cracks by Anna Miller. I'm interviewing Tyler, a man of few words in his mid-20s and heavily tattooed, about the place he lives and why he's here. It's cold enough that I regret not bringing a second jacket. His hands, however, are not shaking because of the cold. This is his 7th relapse. On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family. And the one after that, he attempted to rob his parents' home, but was instead beaten nearly to death by his father. It's not like I wanted to hurt them, I just needed money, and I felt so bad that I thought I was dying. My parents' place was the only place I knew for sure that there would be some crap I could sell. Dad caught me. I tried to talk to him, but he whooped my ass, beat me with a lamp. I don't blame him. I didn't fight back. I was too ashamed. I needed a whooping. I still need a whooping. Lynette Branham, 52, with graying hair, looks out with compassionate eyes. Lynette is the one that owns the land and sets the rules. She's judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to deciding who stays and who goes. This place is called the Cove. When the local mine closed, a lot of people found themselves out of work, and some of them had no place to go. Drugs and crime made them fall into the patterns desperate people often fall into. Lynette found some of the camping out on her private property. She let them stay as long as they followed 2 rules: no stealing and no fighting. Though she's had to kick a lot of people out over the years, it's not always permanent. In fact, she just let one of them back in. He does not want to be named, but he has a lot of common issues with Tyler. A bad relationship with his family, a mother with her own drug abuse issues, and a history of violent offenses. This young man explained to me why he came back. I can't make it out of here. Everyone's hassling me, and I'm just trying not to hassle myself. He has trouble staying still and looks ready to keel over at any moment, yet he's got a depth to him that's striking. Was sober for half a year once, can't remember the first time I drank, broke into Ma's liquor cabinet when I was 5. Some people see this place and imagine some story of hillbillies in the mountains, yet this isn't what this place is. This is a community. They're all drifters lost in the flow of life, with nowhere else to go and a desire to be better. Lynette shakes her head and he finishes up. She'll let me stay, he says. I ask him how he knows. She'd have come over and told me to get out of right then, he answers. It's true. Lynette lets him stay as long as he promises to try again. She has lots of patience. You have to, she tells me, after the young man goes to lie down. Everyone has their own way of dealing with the pain. The path to mistakes comes in lots of forms, some of them pretty invisible unless you look for it. We all stumble sometimes. Most people take a few tries to get back up after being knocked down. If someone isn't there to help them, they'll just fall back over. The code gives me hope.
All right. I think I went through everything here. Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up.
Is there other clues I should find? Can't see shit out here.
Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens.
Oh, that seems like a hazard. Maybe you should fix that.
Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine. Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with him. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone cold killer
Well, D
walks the
can't be
streets of
Dennis.
Basswood.
The only other D name in town that I can think of is
Things like this
Declan.
can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
Right? Is that the only other D name? I was saying it was Walter that was like the killer, but I don't really have a motive. There's someone we haven't met yet. When I went to Nick's old fishing shack to investigate, I found Joan there packing her stuff to run away from home. I managed to talk her down, but it feels like a fragile victory. I need to do right by her. Tardigrade Man wasn't what Joan wanted. She wanted the comic Captain Corset, the pirate princess who sails the deepest sea trenches. Except Nick was in a hurry when it was his turn to have Joan for the weekend, and he bought the wrong comic book. Comic Fuel on Carter Road was out of Pirate Princess. Joan was barely old enough to read, so Nick hoped it wouldn't matter. It did. She cried the entire day. Finally, it was you who read her The Adventures of Tardigrade Man. Compared to the swashbuckling witty princess, Tardigrade Man wasn't much to look at. He was old, bald, and had a scary purple face. Purple guy? Not an instant hit with Joan, but you saw the appeal of Tardigrade Man from the word go. An unconventional hero from outer space. What's not to like? Think about it. You told Joan, ice, fire, pressure, even poisonous radiation couldn't hurt him. Where the dinosaurs perish, tardigrades triumph. Suddenly, she wasn't crying anymore, but listening. Tardigrade Man was half tardigrade, half human, half alien, and he had a plethora of survival skills. Plethora means many. Joan liked the word. I have a plethora of friends now, she said. Who are they, you asked? Someone at school? No, you Muley. No, you Muley and Tardigrade Man. Another thing tardigrades can do is go dormant for 30 years and then wake up and pick right back up where they left off. Wouldn't it be great if friendships could do that too, Sam? Kathy and Nick met and fell in love during their last semester at college in Connecticut. It was one of those midweek parties Nick used to drag you along to that time. You went to get drinks, and when you returned, you found Nick talking to a girl in the corner. You didn't even look at her, just handed Nick his beer, and there was a second when you almost swept him away, back into the crowd, back into his life, away from a wedding and a baby and a job in Basswood. But Kathy had already grabbed his arm and smiled and talked at him. It was you who got swept away in the crowd. Still, in that second, there was everything Kathy always wanted. Still, in that second, there was everything Kathy would always hold against you. Do you think it was jealousy, or was it bitterness that you didn't save her either from her future life? It was love at first sight, she told everyone. She meant it. He did too. It wasn't anybody's fault that they went wrong. Damn. Alright, well, I guess look at the clues.
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts,
Well, I've
just
already
outside
read
of
this.
Basswood.
I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything else with this. Is there other clues?
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
Did I miss something? Okay. I was like, if his rod is out there, then it's not in the
Nick, what were
bag.
you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Oh fuck, I can't back out of this. Hold on.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, I just gotta figure out the connection between Nick's note and this lock. If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
Remember caterpillar. What does that even mean?
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. I just have to figure out why.
I don't know what this would have to do with it. It's giving me left, right, up, down, but like, I don't know the correlation. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, so it's red, green, blue, red, yellow. Red, green, blue, red, yellow. Okay. So it's right, down, left, right, up. There we
have
go.
here.
Oh.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade. Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking? Nick was
Cracking the
gathering at
case.
the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Oh, God. $123 Richard, early 30s, twitchy even when sober, high-strung, and obviously disliked by the Cove, asked not to be named in Anna's article because of his father who runs a shipping company. Smarter than he looks or as dumb as he acts, still hard to say, both. 127 still using, who's the dealer? Tyler, Lynette, JR, Kayla, Dickie. Richard is Dickie, it's a nickname. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler, find out who his supplier is. Tyler Gilliam, mid-20s, sees himself as Cove's protector, very defensive of Lynette. Tyler's interview with Anna was heartbreaking. He was bad off, so bad in fact that I was legitimately surprised to find him alive the next time I visited the Cove. He certainly wouldn't have been the first member of the group to be claimed by an OD in the middle of night. Very aggressive, been in and out of jail for most of his life, usually for assault, don't antagonize, clean since the interview. Where did he get his drugs? Dickie keeps asking about Anna, into cooking. 123 JR, interviewed by Anna but didn't make it into the article. Late 30s, not personable, ex-minor. 127 JR has been living on the road, working wherever he can as a handyman, and when he came to Basswood as a minor after the mine closed, he was arrested for drug possession, staying at the Cove. Now that he's out, didn't have anywhere else to go. Keeps to himself, trying to get clean, but it's an ongoing process. From Midwest Michigan, took up smoking, trying to replace other habits with less bad ones. Hasn't worked. JR Justin Reynolds collects hubcaps, has a Winchester in his truck, used it to living in his truck, rolls his own cigarettes, taught me how, still uses occasionally, loves camo. Well, D has to be Dickie, right? Let me just double check things on the calendar again.
If D met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
No, that doesn't help me. Never mind. I mean, this makes the most sense, right? Like, choose, is that my final choice, choose, or... Like, I don't know who else... I'm gonna say it's this person, because, like...
Richard, a.k.a. Dickie, a.k.a. D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, The Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
I was about to say, please tell me I'm choosing the option where she goes with us. So I'd rather not go there alone and then, like, something happened to me. I just love how I just left both of the doors open.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
Oh? That's weird.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're
Oh,
dangerous.
goody.
You were right back at the Basswood jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What
The
are you
Cove is
two
a
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place.
Well, if I just
Sort of
shut him out.
commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine.
No, so I'm gonna get shanked as soon as I set foot on there.
How should we handle finding Dickie?
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful. That's enough.
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this. I need to take back from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again, if that even makes any sense.
It's the knowing they might get away with it. The lie they made up being seen as true that just burns a hole right through me.
Yeah, you're right. I think.
I
Then I
think.
think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning
Fine,
up
let's
dead.
listen to him.
You're getting brained by burglars. And now we're riding straight into the back roads with no backup. You're afraid to let things go. Maybe she'd be lucky if she never saw you again.
Okay, that was
Are you
pointless.
still with me?
Yeah. Yeah. So you're just gonna keep telling me off? Disregard my advice?
What advice have you given, bro?
Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right.
So have I never
Right.
told her about whoever this is in my head? Was that just never a conversation that ever popped up? Men will literally just have people in their head and they just never say anything, I guess. Like, I feel like if I was dating someone and I thoroughly believed that there was someone talking to me, maybe I need to bring this up
Sam,
at some point.
you sure you want to keep going?
Not really, but it's not like I have much of a choice.
I was about to say, what choice do I have?
Sam, if you need to take a moment.
No, let's do this.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Damn, bruh.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Bear.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Oh, what the fuck? No, I wasn't trying to leave, I promise.
She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
What the hell?
The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember.
Look like he just
asking for your
ran
opinion.
right into the table.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What do you want?
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. You're creating something out of nothing and then turning it
It's
into
a
something else.
Nice neck tattoo
That's
you
as
got
close
there.
to real magic as we can get. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud, goes off-road, has 4 wheels, makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire
Interesting that it leaks gasoline.
I'll see you around.
I don't feel like you have to.
Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now. I need more info to figure out where Dickie is.
So Nick could have been like chasing him and then slid off the road.
She fits right in. Anna always fits right in.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
Why did I point that out? That's
That
so
much is
awkward.
painfully obvious.
Hello?
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Did I really
I'm
need to
Lynette.
say that?
What are you here for, Sam?
We're looking for Dickie.
Yes, Anna told me.
She's not gonna help us find him.
I do not throw people to the wolves. And you, Sam, are a wolf.
Bro, he
You've
assaulted
never
me.
had any trouble with him.
This is my land. All those who have lost their home are welcome to it.
He's
As
possibly a
long as they can
murderer.
follow a few simple rules.
All right then.
Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone.
Well,
I
sorry.
would think you, of all people, would understand.
Yeah,
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
yeah, go. Hello. Oh, God. Oh, no! How'd you get this number?
The clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon. So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I'm getting there. Just need a bit more info to close in on Dickie.
Hey, Sam, can you report to the police station? Thanks.
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
What in the hell?
Guess that explains how he ended up here.
Dear Mr. Reynolds, I regret to inform you that West Virginia Coal Inc. filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy 3 days ago following a series of expensive lawsuits and fines that have brought about an untenable financial situation. Consequently, your current position will be laid off and all company operations will cease by the end of the week. All back pay and paid sick leave will be properly paid out. Insurance claims will continue actively through until the end of the month, but will then cease. Firearms and erotica. What a combination.
Sup? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
Haha, haha.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Yeah.
Former
Kinda is.
minor.
Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm just looking for Dickie.
And you think I'll snitch? Get the fuck out of here. You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
Tyler set himself up nicely.
Yeah, let me just not bother more people. What is up here?
I need to find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
Oh.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts.
I mean, where the fuck else? I feel like I have no one else to ask.
Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Yep, that's me.
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have. How do you end up in a place like this?
None of your goddamn
Okay, then.
business.
Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for
Okay, well, he's murdered. I'm trying to figure out who murdered him, okay?
You're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it before I break your knees.
So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's gotta be in one of these places. Dickie's unlikely to be here.
What?
No quad parked out front, and no one seems to be home.
That's where I was
Quad.
trying to go!
Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding.
That
Time
is
to pay him a
legit-
visit.
Bruh, that is where I was trying to go in the first place.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Look, I just want to talk to the guy who lives right over there.
I don't give a shit what you want. Back the fuck
Hey,
off.
man. This guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it.
Am I gonna have to fucking sneak up
I
there?
gotta get past these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
Oh god.
They seem pretty proud of this place. Not what I was expecting. Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing used. It's deep enough. Could squeeze in here. If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this. Pre-Socratic philosophy. Dog-eared and well-read. Kayla
Yeah,
and
let
her
me just go through
family, I'm
people's stuff.
assuming. Wonder how long it's been since she saw him. With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention. It's out of the way, so no one should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details. If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire. Varnish. Can's empty. Probably used on that statue. Very flammable stuff. These shavings would be perfect kindling. It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, they'll go up and the statue will be collateral damage once the fire spreads. No other option. I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames. I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk.
Alright, what else can I do around here? Can't I just, like, swim across over there? Fuck it. What else am I really looking for here? I kind of don't want to burn everything down. But if that's my only distraction... Shit. Don't mind me, just running around here.
If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with. I've got everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help. Hey, Anna. Can I have a quick sidebar?
Alright, so we're lighting this place on fire.
I found it.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
Do you understand
What
how
exactly
crazy
are you
this plan
planning?
sounds?
I need to create a distraction to get to Dickie. Setting the bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
I mean, won't they suspect me for setting this shit on fire?
Lynette will go for her hose. She's right next to it. Definitely a problem. First step. The statue goes up in flames. This'll get everyone's attention. Tyler will immediately run to his van to get the fire extinguisher. If he does get it, the fire won't burn for long. I have to reach the trailer before they put the fire out and notice I'm gone.
I'm gonna say in the closet. Unless there's only like one correct way to do this. Oh, fuck. Okay.
If Anna breaks the hose, Lynette will look for a spare in the closet. If Anna breaks the hose, Lynette will look for a spare in the closet.
try this. I wish I could, like, skip through shit. Oh, for fuck's sake.
People will look away when the fire flares. I'll risk being discovered then.
Let's try under the table. This might be dumb, but let's see if it works. Or at least like a fast forward button. What? Fuck!
Tyler will see me under there if he comes into the cabin.
Okay. This is the last possible thing for if we break the hose. This breaking the hose might not be the correct way to do this then. Okay, there we go.
That'll do it. No one will see me get to Dickie. I need to time everything carefully. I'll only get one shot. You'll have to be cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
Do you trust me?
No.
Yes.
Then trust me.
Someone help! It's burning everything! Help! Something's wrong with the hose. I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Hurry! Hurry! The fire is burning! Hey, look, calm down. It'll be okay. I worked so hard on it.
I feel bad. I feel so bad. See, if y'all would have just let me...
Oh, shit! Shit! What the hell?
I've been looking for you. We need to talk.
Oh, no, look. I'm real sorry I clocked you and shit.
Clock me? You were the one that broke into Anna's house. You took something from Nick's computer. What was it? Where is it?
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man, I swear. I'm a nobody, all right? I'm just a guy trying to get by, that's all. I just want to take care of my moms and live life, man. And I've been trying to
Well,
find
you
a way
fucked
out
up.
all my life. I just agreed to talk to him for just like a quote or something. I didn't know he was gonna put so much together. He was gonna pin us to the wall. And now I'm as good as dead. You don't understand, man. I can't.
Stop rambling. What did you take?
His notes about his article, about the dealing and the drugs and names of dealers, sellers, buyers, everything. I had to or I was gonna be next. You gotta believe me.
What'd you do with them? Where are they?
I don't have them, man. I left the stick at the dead drop up at Makeout Point. He'll pick it up soon, and then it's done. No proof, nothing.
Who's coming for it? Tell me who's coming for it.
My boss! Declan!
I said it was Declan! I said it, shit!
Declan?
You're the cop.
I said
You
D.
know him, everyone
I knew
knows it.
it
Oh,
ended up being this dude, but I was like,
now.
oh, it's probably
When he
Declan.
hears I snitched again, I'm fucking done. But how was I supposed to know Nick was gonna stir shit up?
Are you saying he's involved in Nick's death? Tell me.
Come on.
That's why the cops did a shoddy investigation.
Please, I already told
Declan's
you
corrupt,
everything.
dude.
No, just let me go, all right? I really gotta leave town before he finds me. I'm begging you, man. Let me go. Let me go. Help! Anyone! Help me!
Shut up!
Hey, asswipe!
Should have known. Damn firebug.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Sam, we have to get.
Come on!
Fucking coward!
Someone give me my rifle.
Someone give me my rifle. Hey, excuse me? That's called murder. Legitimate murder. Go right away. I said it was Declan, dude.
It doesn't make any sense. None of it does. Why would Declan do that?
I
He
don't
was always a
fucking
stand-up
know.
cop. Now he's a crime boss?
No time to think about it. Right now, we need to get to that dead drop. Nick probably gathered enough evidence to reveal what Declan was up to. Our word against his won't cut it. That stick is the only way we'll take him down.
Or maybe you could just stay out of this? Declan's trying to save his skin.
If you go against him on that promontory, he'll be trapped in a corner. This isn't a game. This isn't a puzzle. And you're
I thought
dealing
you said
with
you
a
were
man
leaving me to my own on
whose
this
go-to
investigation.
solutions to problems has been to kill them away. Remember what you promised Joe. Anna will not be safe where you're going. You can't bring Nick back, but you can still save yourself and Anna. Breathe. Focus. Think it through. Declan's already killed 2 people.
I mean, what am I supposed to do
Sam,
then?
I know it's been a rough day, but you're freaking me out. Stop zoning out. We're just about there, and I need you to help me figure out our next steps.
Next steps? At a place where someone might put a bullet through your head. No, that's... Stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
Other than trying to save your life, you're not thinking clearly.
What are you looking at?
You're focused on finding the facts and not focused on...
I thought I said to cut him off!
Dangers.
You need to focus on the road, not on whatever daydream you're lost in.
Just stop. You're the one that needs to stop.
Sam, you're going too fast. You need to stop.
Leave me alone. Stop it. Sam,
Sam,
stop.
there's a turn.
Stop.
Stop. Sam, stop. Stop. Stop the car.
Oh my god.
Sam, are you okay? You nearly got us killed.
I need a moment.
Take your moment, but make it quick. We're already at the promontory. We need to find that dead drop before Declan gets here.
Oh god, what is this?
We need to talk. Yes, Sam, it's time. What's happening? Sam, I can't. Where are you going? Get back here. I'm trying, but it's not working. No! Losing control of my own mind.
Oh no, my twin.
Where are you? Can you hear me? Can you even hear me?
I mean, that's what I'm assuming he is. Something, something.
I'll come to you.
Dead twin.
What?
But I can still
I got a feeling I'm not
talk
gonna
to
like
him.
this. Okay, do not freak out. You've been through this before.
Jesus, that's so violent.
Back in the same room again. Stick to the fundamentals. Breathe. Focus. You can make it out. It still keeps going. It feels like I'm trapped in a maze.
I worked so hard on it.
wish
saw
there'd been
something.
another way. Remember the facts, Sam. That's how I'm losing control of my own mind again. I'm almost making it a habit. At least I'm not being chased this time. Right?
Right? Right? Shit.
She doesn't do anything, just sits around,
Oh,
takes her vaccine pills, and I've decided to leave town. Don't try to stop me.
I should have been there for you, Bug.
okay.
Wonder what's in store for me now.
See, whenever I take a fat nap, oh god, I end up feeling worse rather than better. Do I just pick random doors? Oh god. Oh no. I feel like there's a coordinated effort
And I'm
on
back to
this.
square one.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
Maybe it's not about which door I go through so much as which door I choose.
Did I go
I
back?
should just make a
Fuck.
choice and stick to it.
I did! I went through one door! I see. I hope you get better soon.
Always tackle a problem head on. Of course.
I don't know
There's
what
no
the hell's
running
going
away
on
from
here.
it.
Sam kind of just broke his mind again.
I don't need that right now.
Okay.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
You know, Nick and I moved in together. Started to get serious.
They both
looks like a
deserve
way
to
out.
be happy.
Maybe.
Is that?
Is that a turtle? I'm on.
Your mother told me what happened. I know she's always pushing you to make friends.
Yeah.
Well, she's just afraid you'll end up alone. She doesn't want you to be unhappy.
Is she happy?
Not always. I'm
Do
not
be
always happy either.
Getting eepy tonight.
Being happy isn't everything.
At 6:48 p.m.
I'd say it's more important to find out who you want to be than to be happy. Here, I brought you something.
Turtle.
It's so clear. I can see it all at once.
That's what gives it strength.
My knee was
It has
acting up
nothing to
earlier.
hide. It can see itself for what it really is. And that lets it see everything. It's not a flaw. It's a gift.
Superpowers,
A
man. We know
superpower,
about that
you
in
know?
Life is Strange.
When the world is a storm,
Storm?
you stand calm.
Before the
and
storm? Oh, I need to go
No.
refill my water bottle because
I
I
need to have
took
a
the
real
fattest
talk
sip.
with myself. Where are you?
Hold on, let me wait for this to pass. Come on, game.
Sam, come with me.
Alright. BRB real quick. He do be looking like that one spin-off kid in Life is Strange. Captain Spirit? Yeah, he kinda do if he was grown up. Fattest sip. Alright. Or fat sip, not fattest sip.
What? Which one are you? Sam, where are you?
I'm following
Sam.
you, dude.
Sam, where are you?
I'm literally
Sam,
following you.
where are you?
What? Was that not the real what?
Sam, come with me.
The fuck are... I was following the real one.
Follow me. You and me, Sam, we can do this.
Sam!
Sam, come with me.
It's the new Jason! What the hell is this?
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over. Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say. Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Don't leave me, Lee. I don't have a lot of friends. No one at school talks to me, and you promised.
Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that. Apologize. She's a kid, Sam.
I don't know what I'm
She
supposed to be
won't get
picking
it.
as like a correct
Just
answer
say
here,
you're
or...
really sorry. Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that.
You're leaving town just like that. Not even an explanation for an old friend.
On Earth.
Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine. He cares. Tell him how much you hurt. Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call.
See, I don't know if I pick one and if it's wrong or if this is like, oh god, how well do I know him? Like,
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over.
Like, am I supposed to pick which one I think he'd be, or? I don't...
Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say. Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
Let's just see what happens when I pick one.
You don't want to marry me. And what makes you so great?
Oh.
What makes you think you can turn me down?
Oh, hello?
It's not like that. You know that.
Okay. Okay.
I thought that's what we were
Okay, I think
supposed to do.
there's no wrong answer. Just keep letting me pick
I'm sorry,
until I get the right one.
I just wanted to fix things.
Sam, did you really think doing something neither of us wanted
Yes, I
would
have
fix
played as
anything?
Dusk Falls. I didn't stream it, but I have played it with a friend. Okay. So basically I have to pick the one that I think he'd be.
Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that. Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry. Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that. It's not you, Bug. It's this town. It's Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
When did I say it was?
I know, but I still have to go.
It's not fair. I understand, but it's not fair. I guess you finally win for once.
Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine. He cares. Tell him how much you hurt. Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call.
I feel like that's not right, but I'm picking it anyway.
I'm sorry, I have to go. It's not because of you, though.
It's not
It's
you.
me.
It's me.
I just don't want to go into it right now. Don't worry, we'll stay in touch.
No, we won't.
Oh! Damn.
He cares. Tell him how much you hurt. Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me. I have to get away from this place or I'm gonna die here. Inside at least.
I get it. Just know I've always got your back.
I hate you too.
No matter where you go.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
Huh. My what?
I know the real you is here. The rest are just illusions. I have to focus. There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
I'm confused what I'm picking here. I feel like I've tried all of them.
They just want to put useless labels on him.
Is it always gonna be the one where he's sitting? I guess not. Dog, I just straight up don't understand this. Maybe I'm stupid.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son. I said this conversation was over. He's not having a good time at school. He has trouble socializing.
What does that even mean? He's having some trouble making friends, that's all.
He's always talking to himself, to his imaginary friend.
I had one at his age.
If you had real friends, he talks to himself more than he talks to other people. You should consider what the one teacher mentioned.
He doesn't need remedial classes. They just want to put useless labels on him.
They're not remedial. They're programs meant to help him with his social skills. It could be good for him.
My son is not going to be in some dunce class.
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken.
So this dude was legitimately just an imaginary friend. Nothing else. I thought it was gonna have some deeper meaning. Like,
I'm ready.
being called Twin Mirror, I thought it was gonna pull a, oh my god, what is that game with Elliot Page? I always forget what the fuck it's called. I thought it was gonna be like that, where this dude was like my twin, but he died or something. And that's why I'm like the only one that knows about him. Him being an imaginary friend is fucking stupid. Beyond Two Souls, thank you. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like Beyond Two Souls, where this dude was either like my twin that died in the womb or something, or just straight up died. And that's why only I could talk to him. It's just lazy if this dude is just my imaginary friend. 'Cause he looks so similar to me, and with the name Twin Mirror, it's like, oh. Okay. I mean, I guess I kind of majorly spoiled Beyond Two Souls, but that game's been out for so long. Yeah, I'm so sorry for spoilers. I know you all were looking forward to playing Beyond Two Souls in the year 2024. Yeah, like, I thought there'd be something else besides him just being an imaginary friend.
Hey. Hey. It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here.
Like, I think that's the dumbest reason.
You know? You've opened yourself up a lot more than I expected. Especially to Joan and Anna.
Like, now is he gonna just lecture me on my choices, then be like,
Finally
bye-bye?
back on the right path? I believe some of the credit is mine.
For what?
I'm doing my best with what I have. I'd say we've had a good thing going. It was tough, but you made compromises. You adapted to other people. Wasn't it nice to feel accepted? We've had our moments, but they never felt authentic. I understand why you'd feel that way.
See, like I said, my other theory
The two halves of your world
was that he was
they
schizophrenic.
just don't mix.
I mean, I guess that's
There's
not
Sam,
off the table,
the
but
well-adjusted
like,
human. And there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things. Stop. I get it. I'm nervous. What if you make the wrong choice? Can I make a wrong choice?
I mean, this
That's
game
one
really
I
hasn't let
don't
me
really
do a
have an
wrong
answer
choice,
for.
so.
Look, you've been helping me for a long time.
Yeah,
Even
like,
today,
I thought
without you, I would
maybe
still be
he was
lost in
going
my
through,
own
like,
head, in
some
my
sort
own
of
panic. Well,
mental-
technically, that's kind of the case right
I
now.
don't want to say problem.
Still, I'll take the
But, like,
compliment.
something mentally,
But we
either like
both know I
schizophrenia
can't
or
be
like you
split
just said,
in two
DID.
I have to pick a track.
Like, I feel like imaginary friend
Go
is the
along with me.
weakest route you
Be a
could go
part of
down.
society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept
Like,
the
oh, maybe this is the
expectations
version of
others.
himself he wishes he
Stop
could be.
pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter the consequences. It's time. 2 roads, and you can only take one.
Choose him or the Mind Palace. Which one gets me back to reality, dude? Bro, bro, what? Which one gets me back to reality? That's what I want to know. Google? Like... What do these choices implicate? That's what I want to know. If I choose the Mind Palace, like... what? I just want to know what these mean. Like, I don't have enough information here to understand my choice. Go with my gut. Ugh. I don't even know what my gut feeling is. Like, I can't even save this to, like, a different file, either. Fuck it, choose him.
I sacrificed so much effort just to make myself miserable. I've had enough. You just have to care more about the people around you, and less about everything else. I know.
Let's keep my imaginary friend.
I'm ready. It's not gonna be easy, but you and I, we're gonna get there. Together.
I just wanted to solve a murder. Like, what? What is going on here? You've chosen your social self. Okay. I mean, all this dude does is hinder me socially. Because I black out, and then everyone's like, who are you talking to? Did Anna leave? Like...
Anna probably went off after what Dickie
Oh.
left up here. You can't let her be out there alone. I know, but it needed to be taken care of. I concur. Hurry, Sam.
Well, maybe if I wouldn't have had this random imaginary
No cell
friend
reception.
episode.
If anything happens, we're on our own.
She literally just, like, left me while I was having some panic.
What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
Oh, I thought I was going in the right direction. Whoops.
What are you thinking, Sam?
What?
You can't just leave Anna here alone.
Is she, like... Where is she, then? Hello? Oh, this way! I didn't even
Declan
see
could
this.
be here already. I should be careful.
Yeah, nothing bad has ever happened in the woods. Nothing. Not a single thing.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me.
Oh, shut up.
I was worried about you.
Maybe you should have stayed in the car, then.
It's fine. I'm okay now. We have to get this done.
That's true. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right?
I mean, I hope so.
Hopefully in the good way.
I
Maybe
feel like
giving
if
Nick
we
and Dennis
just
some justice.
either... See,
I'm
the
ready
way
to see
that you
them.
could have improved this game...
We don't both need to do this. You can
how
go
do I
home
want
if
to...
you want.
Because, like, I know
Maybe
this
you
doesn't
should.
have that good of ratings.
You're
It's not, like, the
sweet,
worst thing
if a
here.
bit overly macho.
But you
I know
either
the
should have
risks,
made it where this
but we haven't
imaginary
done too
friend
bad so far, right?
was
It's a
anything
good try,
else
but you're
to
not
make it
getting
more
rid of that ego.
interesting.
Oh, I know
Or
how
just
stubborn you
not
can be,
had it at
but I had
all
to
and
ask.
made yourself a
It's probably
murder
time we
mystery.
find those files.
Like, you
Any
didn't
luck yet?
need to have this just random imaginary friend thing. That just felt so tacked on that it wasn't necessary.
Did
like,
you say where the dead drop was?
you didn't. You
didn't.
really didn't
We'll have
need
to
it.
keep
Don't not.
looking
If you
for
just wanted to make a murder
you already go
mystery,
through that side?
you could have
I've
done
been
that.
looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
You know what I mean? Like, they stuck their hand in 2 cookie jars.
This would be the classic choice, but
and it
no.
affected the other one by
Nothing.
sticking your hand in both of them.
Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie. Nowhere to hide a USB stick here.
It's right there.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars.
Well,
and
let's
clear
go.
her name.
What are we still
Come on.
standing here for?
Hold it there, boss.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax.
We're here for the same reason. Now all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake. You drank with his friends.
Yeah, it was harder than you think.
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it.
Now that
It
you've
just had to be
mentioned it,
done.
it is not good. I did
It's
not
just the
notice that
same
the
as
limp
with that
stick
drunk
was this
fool
bad.
Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You always seem to care about this town. Its history, its people. Why do this?
I care more about this town than anyone. I've spent my whole life protecting it. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
Anna's gonna try something.
I feel like because he has a gun, it does not matter.
I think enough people are dead, Declan. Think about what you're doing. Is this what you want? You killed Nick. You killed Dennis. You're running the drug ring in Basswood.
If only you could have left it at that. But you had to poke around again. Now I have 2 witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
This is bad. Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower his guard long enough for you and Anna to gain the upper hand. It's gonna be hard, but remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
Keep your cool. He's not gonna shoot if he thinks he has better options. Otherwise, he already would have.
It's not who you are, it's not in your interest. I feel like only being after the truth, that's not gonna help. It's not in your interest.
Because it's not what you want. The sooner you understand it, the better.
I've changed my opinion of you, Sammy. You're not that
fuck!
clever.
What he means is, 2 more dead bodies will draw unwanted attention. It'd be easier to let us go. We'll both stay quiet.
Maybe you should let Anna do the talking for you, Higgs. Look, I don't want to do this, but I promise, it ain't personal.
Don't delude yourself. Nothing is more personal than this. And you won't do it.
What makes you think that? You've seen into my
I'm
soul.
fucking everything up here.
He wants things to stay as they were, to cover up the whole story. If he thinks you'll get in his way, he won't hesitate to pull that trigger.
Oh god, I don't know what to pick here. Because I feel like every option that I pick is just like bad option. Like I have done nothing but bad option.
Three people gunned down the same day is bound to attract attention. You're a cop, Declan. You know the next strangers in town will be the feds.
I could make you disappear. Ditch your corpses
I mean, yeah, we
somewhere.
are in the middle of the woods. You could do that.
No one would know.
Come on, Declan. We talked to people, followed leads. And if we just go missing, Walter, Bess,
That is true.
people who know
Good
us will
point.
ask questions.
You seem to think you could just walk away. Go ahead. Tell me how that happens.
For all his bad boy act, it's clear he wants insurances. To know he's safe. Deep down, he thinks everyone is as crooked as he is. Buy us then. Your drug money for our silence.
Samuel Higgs asking for a bribe. That's very interesting.
It's an insurance policy. If we participate, we
Give us
become
money.
criminals as well. We won't be able to turn on you without ruining our own reputations.
Why should I trust you? You're you. You care about stories, not people. You published that article and sank the whole town.
That's because
Even
I cared
saps
about
like
someone.
me to clean it up. If I let you go, who's to say it won't be the same thing all over again?
I put my own interests first. And it's in my best interest to not be shot.
True, true.
I could turn on you, risk my life and the lives of everybody I love. Or I could go home and forget about what I know. Forget all about Basswood. Honestly, I could really use a reason to forget about this place for good.
You become a wise man, Sam. I must say, Higgs, you might have found yourself a way out of this. How about you just hand over the evidence, Anna? Nice and easy.
It all comes down to this, Sam. Anna's about to jump him. Keep his attention on you. Anna, now!
What? Son of a bitch!
Asshole!
Yeah! Where's the sound effects? Hello? Ah, shit!
Not exactly what I had in mind.
Hold on, my sister's calling me, guys.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry! Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Anna, please.
Carrie James at 1043 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? A local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week is apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here in Basswood. Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the hospital today.
Oh, Sam. Nice to see you up and about.
Him again? He really wants to be a part of this community, doesn't he? Wait, scratch that. He really wants to look like he's part of this community. Can't say it's been the best week of my life. Maybe one of the worst, actually.
I can't even imagine. You and Anna endured what no one should ever endure, which is why I felt it was my duty to come wish her my best. Lots of well-wishers. Kathy, Walter, Bess.
Everybody just dying
Makes
in this
me
town.
feel a touch like a ghoul.
Twitchy's also
Sometimes
imaginary.
it's what it takes to
Imagine.
be part of the community. I know
That'd
how
be
it feels to be outside
crazy.
looking in.
Very astute. Putting down roots is a rather active process.
I hope the pharmacy is doing well, even with all this unpleasantness.
It is a bit of a recession-proof business, I will admit. People will always need some form of panacea. I feel so
I thought that said
selfish
pancreas.
keeping you away from everyone.
Everyone
I'm
always
sure
needs
Anna
some
is
form of
waiting for you.
pancreas.
You have a good day. No. You have a good life, young man.
I'll try. Looks like I'm not the only one who's come to visit Anna. I'm so glad she's finally out of the hospital.
Oh, she only went to the hospital. I thought she, like, you know, went beyond the hospital.
Sam, hold your horses. Anna's busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but it don't change what happened. My girl's hurt, real bad. And things could have been even worse without you. You did.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be even more
See?
mad at me.
Told you promising him you'd keep his daughter safe was a good idea. Who knows, it might have even given you the extra boost you needed against Declan. But you did do good. Well done, champ. Well, when a man makes a promise, he does what he needs to keep it. Ooh, playing the macho card with the old patriarch. Very nice.
That he does. You know, Anna told me how things went down up there. Said you getting inside Declan's head saved her skin.
I just talked. Said anything, and everything, and whatever. It worked out.
She said as much. Well, whatever you did, it worked. I'm glad you were there. I know you're really here for my daughter. And today, you're not the only one. Lots of good people have come around to see how she's doing. Don't you be a stranger, Sam. Not a lot of people with a good handshake left.
Okay, now you're staring into my soul uncomfortably.
Where are they? Where are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad ones?
You can get them later. You need to say hello to the guests who just arrived.
The yellow ones were Dad's favorites. I wanted to start using them. They've got to be here somewhere. Just
Joan
give me
Waldron.
a minute.
Don't make me say it again.
Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley. She's in one of her moods.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
She's still trying to make sense of all that's happened. She's been through a lot. Maybe Basswood just isn't the right place for her anymore.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Kathy, I'm not here to judge. I just want to help.
I know. Sorry. I've just been dealing with so much lately. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Now, Sam, we need to be really careful.
Now, Sam, we need to be careful
Kathy's
and
already
calculate
on
our
it.
choices here.
Joan noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers, but we can't just kick the door down and confront her directly. Kathy, Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times it's like you don't see her.
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged, and I hurt my back, and...
My back!
She said it wasn't just that. She's noticed the pills.
It's the only way I can deal with my back, and it helps with other things.
Look, I can't imagine how hard it is to raise a child by yourself. But I don't want to see Joan grow apart from the last parent she has.
Now, what if I just adopted her off your hands?
I didn't realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get help. Sam, could I count on you to help look after Joan every now and then? She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
I'd love to. I get along better with her than most adults.
Yes. Anna didn't die. I thought she got shot and died, but
I'm here to help
she's
in any
fine.
way I can.
Thank you.
I don't know what's happened to Declan yet.
If you ever need something, know your family. I should really say hi to the other guests. Take care.
What other guests? Oh, do I talk to Joan now? Is that... Oh, they're over here.
Hey, Bug.
Hey, Muley.
This one is all you. I never could get a read on her. How are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
I've been there too. It's just our way of trying to be polite. But they care about you, Bug. Even if it's hard, you have to keep one thing in mind. You're not alone. And your mom will always be there for you, no matter what.
What about you? Are you staying this time?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh.
Damn!
But I promised your mom I'd help keep you out of her hair.
You did?
Of course. I figured you might be happy to have me around every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Just
Every
maybe.
now and then. So we'll get to hang out again? Like in maybe board games at the coffee shop?
Hey, don't get
Just
too
like old
carried away now.
times?
Anytime you want.
You're the best, Muley.
I'm all right. Listen, I need to find Anna now. I'll see you around, okay?
The sooner the better.
Walter! What's up, my man?
Walter.
Samuel, my boy. As I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so impersonal. How are you holding up?
I'm just happy Anna's coming home. Things could have been much worse.
It always can be. It always can be. You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had a brush myself with the Maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all. Life-affirming, though, definitely. Even for those close to you, it leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
Consider taking some time to think it through. This doesn't sound like you. My first week in the bullpen, you said to me, "The pen is not a sword, but a shield." You take this town's shield away?
Using my own words against me. Believe me, I wish there were another way. But I lost my flame, and there's no one to pick up the torch. Except...
He's gonna offer you to be editor-in-chief. He never liked you leaving in the first place, though he is missing the obvious. Anna. She's connected to this
Alright, I
place in a
guess
way
we're
that you
staying
aren't.
in West
She'd be the
Virginia,
right
aren't we?
choice. If you're not interested in the position yourself, that is.
Don't zoom in that much on this
I
man.
see no one more up to the task.
Yeah, we've been in
You've
West
proven
Virginia this
and
whole
time
time,
again,
Monk.
You're the quintessence of a journalist.
Quintessence? What a
I
what a
should have
word.
told you a long time ago.
What do I want to go with here? What do I want to go with here? I feel like Anna deserves it.
Thank you, but no. This town and I have too much history.
Quite right, quite right. It was a silly idea.
What about Anna? I can't think of anyone who cares more about Basswood.
Anna? She's always been a bit of a freelancer. I hadn't
Did you not
considered
consider her because she's a woman?
So now I feel like a real tomfool. Do you think she'd take it?
We won't know until you ask her.
Wonderful. But Samuel, make sure this isn't goodbye. And next time I send you a text,
I'll answer it, Walter. I promise.
if I can give you a small piece of advice, a good life is one where you keep your friends close to your heart.
Thanks, Walter. I feel like Walter could cosplay Tom Nook. And he'd look good as Tom Nook, you know?
And you make sure to push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now.
What do these doctors know about
Sam,
anyway?
you're finally here.
What do doctors know? Nothing, I'd always say.
Now, I know you've been through hell and back. I know that.
No,
If
this
there's
cop has a
anything the
woman
Basswood
partner at
Police
home that
Department
she's
can do for you,
domestically lived with
or
for 30
even
years.
Just little old me. You give me a holler, all right? For now, Well, I got some good news for you for once.
You're not
I
gonna arrest
found
me?
Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
She's worried about her re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now. Before you answer, just remember, it's always nice to have a police chief as a friend. It wasn't your fault. No one saw it coming.
No one saw it
I still would
coming.
have trusted him with my life. He was serious, dedicated. Looking back, maybe obsessed.
It's a rot that grows deep under the floorboards. I didn't see it either.
What happened isn't
I
on
mean,
you.
I did.
Thanks, officer.
Bess,
I did,
hon,
though.
I've known you too long for you to call me anything else. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls. Look after yourself, Sam.
Where'd Anna go? Am I blind? Am I blinded? Oh, did she go back in her house? No, I'm blinding. Where'd Anna go? Oh! I am blinding.
So, I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
Yeah, I meant to get here before you, but I had to stop by the cemetery on the way. Finally paid Nick a visit.
Still doesn't feel like he's gone, right? I was still thinking he'd come greet me when I opened the door, you know?
He's not coming back anymore. But we have to remember him for all those little moments we shared with him.
Oh, wow. I almost forgot about that one.
Walter took it, right? Around the time you first worked for the Jungle?
Why is the
I won't
newspaper
forget he's
called The
not coming
Jungle and
back.
not like The Mountaineer or something?
I am thankful I met him.
Out of all things to name
And
a
you.
West Virginian newspaper, Jungle just seems the least sense.
You feeling okay?
Is it crazy to say it feels like the longest day of my life is finally over?
It is a little crazy. I mean, it's been a week. Days aren't a week long.
That has to be the most neurodivergent answer I have ever heard. Because that's probably some stupid shit that I would also say. Oh no. That is I didn't think he'd actually say it like that. It not making sense makes it the obvious choice.
You don't say.
Tell me I'm
What about
wrong,
you?
dude.
How are you compacting everything?
I have the past properly compacted in my mind vice. I'm okay. Like, really okay.
Hopefully you can teach me that trick so I can get to be okay, too. At least it's over. Whatever was on Nick's laptop is gone forever. But so are the bad guys. The scales are balanced.
If you say so. It's just...
It's just...
Want to tell me what you're doing here? Talk about the little details that don't add up and don't really matter? You better not be taking my happy ending away from us.
I'm sorry, my who? My what?
It's just that... Okay. So, I talked to Walter. How would you like to be the next editor-in-chief of the Basswood Jungle?
What? Are you kidding?
I'm not. He's about to retire. I promised I'd talk you into it if you tried to turn it down.
I don't even know if I'd want it.
I still remember our old conversations. There's no way you don't want it.
Maybe.
Am I making
You're right.
decisions for her again?
Oh, this is crazy.
I don't want to
Okay,
get married. Yes, you do.
If I'm
I don't
doing
want to be
this,
the editor-in-chief.
I
Yes,
might
you
need
do.
help. What about you? Are you leaving town again?
I plan to stick around, at least for a little while. Maybe for a long while.
That's good. I'm gonna need writers.
I'll be here. Someone has to make sure this place doesn't burn down.
Sam Higgs, Basswood Protector.
Sounds a lot better than Destroyer.
I am gonna need business cards.
No one uses business cards anymore.
It's the 21st century, Higgs. What's old is new again. And think about what Walter would want.
Well, business cards it is then.
All right, then. I love how Walter is just standing there. Just not even, like, talking to anyone. Did he just tell the other guy he's leaving? We're just lying through our fucking teeth. Yeah, just waiting. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. That was it. That's the ending. Okay, I guess I'll just read all of these. Dickie's the one who broke into Anna's house and attacked me. Poor fool was probably forced to do it. Cracks under pressure. He knew more than he should have. That was the end of Dennis. I decided not to listen to the voice of my doubts anymore. I need to focus, concentrate. I need to be me. All that had happened made me realize I couldn't put it off any longer. I had to decide who I wanted to be. It's time I go out to live life with all the contradictions and pain it involves. Anna thinks I'm spiraling out of control and getting too obsessed. She's probably right. She trusted me. I couldn't blame her if she were mad at me. But did I really have any choice? Declan is the one who runs the drug ring. He killed Nick and Dennis. It all comes together. He knew Nick was investigating the drug trade, and Dennis could have found out something. Is he already on to me too? Aggressor protects his turf and his people, has some goodwill for Anna, but none for me. Unfriendly and distrustful, observant too. Is it because she has the eyes of an artist, or has she just taught herself to defend for herself from a young age? Jared's a former miner, might explain how he ended up here. Has no love lost for me. Lynette created this community. How far would she go to protect them? Benevolent, caring, but not to be messed with. That was okay. I can see why this isn't like the most fondly remembered Don't Nod game, and like why nobody really talks about it. It had some good points, but also just like some I would definitely put this under the Life is Strange games and Tell Me Why. It was interesting. Fun little adventure we got there. I don't think it was terrible, but I'd probably give this like a 6. I would say Life is Strange 1, the original, is still probably my favorite of all the Don't Nod games. And then maybe 3. Season 2 is my least favorite of the Life is Stranges. And I'd have to like replay Tell Me Why, because it's been so long since I played it. But yeah, this would definitely be last. It wasn't as good as I think they were trying to make it. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, there was ideas here, and I don't think it's dog shit by any means. It's just like, they had a lot of things going on, but couldn't really focus on making the imaginary friend something cooler or something more interesting. And then the murder was like, I don't know. You could have went deeper into something, but it was a short game. It was fine. I don't know what the other endings were. I guess I got the best ending. There's 4 as far as I know from looking it up. But I doubt, like, replaying it See, I thought, like, maybe your choices would really affect on if you solved the case or not, but not really. It kind of held your hand on that aspect of, oh, make sure you get this right so you solve the mystery, you know? I thought if, like, maybe you missed some things, you wouldn't be able to solve it properly, but it kind of held your hand in that regard, which is fine, but I don't know, that could have added some variation. But overall, a fine game. I don't know if I super recommend it, especially if you just watched a streamer play it, because I doubt there's going to be that much variation. Like a Telltale game, but I thought it was okay. That'll be it for me. I might stream tomorrow. We'll see, since I didn't stream on Wednesday. I might start Umbrella Chronicles, but I just might play, like, Overwatch. But we'll see. Might see y'all tomorrow, might see y'all on the weekend.